out there? Say, yes, I do. I dream too. In fact, I dream for a living. I dream for myself, for my clients, for my audience, for my community, and most importantly, I dream on behalf of tomorrow. And believe you me, that is indeed the best job in the world. What if I tell you that even you could dream for a living? Yes, you can. Let me show you how. Come along. Dream with me right here, right now. Just for a moment. Imagine a future where every single individual is happy with his career and his life. Imagine a future where every person you know is passionate and kind and generous. Imagine a future where every man and woman is proudly living his or her dream and empowering others to live theirs. Feels surreal, doesn't it? But honestly speaking, this is not a dream. No, it is not. It is a promise. A promise of a future that we have the power to create if and only if we are willing to give up that one single habit rooted in majority of the citizens of the world. The habit of putting me first. The me first habit is ingrained within our DNA right from the Stone Age era. And here I am urging you all to change that habit overnight, especially in the insta-validation of the social media age. Oh my God, that's one ambitious dream I have, right? But imagine, what would happen maximum? Some of us would just have an existential crisis because our lycometers are being worshipped more than cherishing the moment that we are capturing and showcasing for Insta approval and appreciation from our fellow social soulmates. I understand. Me first is our primary response even in today's social media age. In fact, me first is also a survival mantra in today's laser-focused corporate careers, is it not? And it's only natural. We all want the best for ourselves. The lesser matters can wait. But what if I told you that I've discovered a secret that will help you build extraordinary careers and life? But you will also never ever be able to do that if you continue to put the me first habit into action. So, for greater good, let's evolve this Stone Age software that we live on to the social age version. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newer and the evolved version of the habit of the day. Let's try to give first. We all know that life is a magical boomerang. What we give, we get, and how. And this we lovingly call as karma. Tell me, how many of you believe in karma? How many of you have experienced karma in your life? Interesting. How many of you have experienced karma in your careers? Fascinating. It does not matter how old or young you are. It does not matter how experienced or fresh you are. It does not matter how high up or down the corporate ladder you are. Career karma is real, and you can start building yours from day zero of your careers. Career karma is the net effect of everything you do throughout your career to give back to the world while enriching your own. And that is why I have created a concept which will help you build, grow, and manage your career karma effectively. And this we lovingly call as KARMAnomics. KARMAnomics can be better understood as the study of creation, circulation, consumption, and ultimately conferral of knowledge and wisdom that you amass throughout your life. Much like the study of economics, whose objective is to enrich and improve the life of common man, the objective of KARMAnomics is to enrich and improve the career of common man by empowering him to build, grow, and manage his career karma proactively. Over the last 7 years, I've studied the career graphs and legacies of some of the most iconic leaders across the world, as well as across generations. I have come to identify 7 simple rules that all these iconic people have lived by. I call these rules the 7 laws of KARMAnomics. Every thought leader, right from Mahatma Gandhi to Elon Musk, from Robin Sharma to Sheryl Sandberg, from Mother Teresa to Oprah Winfrey, have lived by these rules throughout their lives. And the results of that are being celebrated as the beautiful legacies that have transformed the worlds they've touched. In fact, my own story is a humble example of how career karma is absolutely real and working every single second of the day. Career karma empowers you to be everything that you can ever dream of becoming. For the last 7 years, I have been a giver. I give every single day everything that I know, whether it is via my talks, my articles, or my mentoring. I never hold back. In fact, I truly believe that is the only reason I'm even standing here and talking to you today about career karma, because I've experienced the power and magic it has in transforming your life. And I promise you that it is a singular secret that enables me to live my dreams and will help you to yours as well. I am deeply honored to shoulder this responsibility of sharing my knowledge along with the world and some much needed inspiration in its wake. Inspiration that many like me are in an eternal quest of. Inspiration that sparks a fire in your soul to dream, to dare, and to do whatever it takes to grow into the person you know you're meant to be. I'll now walk you through the 7 laws of KARMAnomics, which, when lived by, go into the making of a truly remarkable career as well as life. These 7 laws also act as guardian angels of legendary leaders who commit themselves to a lifetime of service of dreaming and doing the impossible. Law number 1, inspire yourself first. As Rumi said, what you seek is seeking you. Unfortunately, we often forget this while we hunt for external inspiration to be more and do more. The inspiration that we seek outside would never ever have the power to move you like the inspiration from your own soul. The inspiration you seek outside is actually awaiting deliverance right within your soul. So, fall in love with yourself first. Respect your dreams first. Inspiring yourself first is mandatory, because unless you are brimming with love, passion, inspiration, how will you ever hope to pass it on? Ask yourself a single question every morning. What is it that I can do or become that nobody else is capable of? The answer to this question can only arise from your own soul. And when it does, paint yourself a beautiful picture of that desire. Live that picture. Feel it come to life and fill your heart with an emotional high. That emotional high is what is better known as being inspired. Now go ahead and paint yourself a brand new picture every single morning and dare to be inspired. Dare to go ahead and become a million more things that the stereotypes this world has defined for you. Law number 2, ignite the fire within. The passion in our hearts is a poetic ode to the fire in your soul. So do sing it well. Only when you're burning bright from within will you be able to spread the warmth and light to enlighten your world. Only when you do find the dream worth burning for, would you put those dreams on fire and illuminate the midnight sky. Ask yourself, what is it that I care enough about to move mountains? To stand up, speak up, and usher in a revolution, to change the game. Remember, only when you dare to care about something would you actually care to dare stand up and change the rules of the game and your life forever. Allow yourself to be consumed by your passion. Let it become you. Let it celebrate you, such that your story gets written by the glorious ashes of career karma this world has seen not. Law number 3. Imagine newer worlds. When you dream, imagine a future that will laud you for your courage, conviction, and commitment. Thought leaders are often seduced by possibilities of a better future. They court multiple ideas and woo them into reality with their passion and perseverance. Ask yourself, what is it that I can do today that nobody else is thinking or doing in my industry? By doing that, how will I transform my industry? How will I make this world a better place than it is today? How will I disrupt the present? When you set out to imagine a better future, you go ahead and employ intent karma, which then works its magic in making all those possibilities come to life, no matter how ridiculous they seem at first. Remember, if your soul can inspire it, your mind can imagine it, your life will manifest it in symphony with your career karma. Law number 4, innovate for distinction. Innovation is a love child of imagination and inquisitiveness. And when the twain meet, impossible becomes nothing. Innovation does not have to be all rocket science and moon habitation worthy. It can be a simpler, cleaner, greener, healthier, faster, better, cheaper way of disrupting your industry. But disrupt it must. Ask yourself, what is that one problem or challenge in my company or industry that I would love to solve? What is it that my customers or community would need 3 years from now to be happy or healthy or successful? How can I combine my knowledge or expertise or passion of diverse industries to create a brand new product, service, or an offering? Innovation is the purest form of thought leadership because it emerges from your power to dream and envision the day after tomorrow, today, and lead the world towards it. Not everybody can do that. And those few who can innovate at any scale possible get celebrated as the chosen ones to herald progress for all mankind. Remember, there is no higher career karma than advancing of humanity. Law number 6, illuminate your world. Knowledge is priceless. With great knowledge comes a responsibility to share it with your world. We all know that silence is golden, but knowledge has to be shared and given back to your communities to enlighten their future. This law of KARMAnomics is all about sharing your knowledge, wisdom, and message far and wide. It's about spreading your life lessons to touch other lives, to make their lives easier, happier, or healthier. It's about taking what you know and have become to the next milestone. This law of KARMAnomics allows you to build a beautiful legacy that you can only hope to build by giving back to the world while enriching your own. This law of KARMAnomics celebrates the spirit of building true legacies that are immortal, much after you've gone. Law number 6. Influence a revolution. A true thought leader has the power to influence a revolution, to inspire a whole generation to adopt his crazy idea without the proof of change just yet. Every thought leader has the power to change the world with one simple promise. The promise of a dream that only he can see today. What is it that he has envisioned in his mind? What is it that people today are not able to see, feel, or believe? It is not easy to adopt which is new, or different, or uncommon. Neither is it desired by the majority. As a thought leader, it becomes your responsibility to influence this resistance. Allow your community to explore and experience your big idea in 100 different flavors and recipes until it becomes palatable and profitable for them. And what better era to be in than the social media age, which allows you to dish out a smorgasbord of valuable content that inspires, influences, and impacts your tribe's traditional tastes and thoughts. Remember, as a thought leader, you are in the business of transcendence. Transcendence of thought, habit, and behavior. And most importantly, of karma. Law number 7. Impact with a legacy. Every legacy begins with a dream. A dream that becomes an inspiration that influences change, an impactful change that gets celebrated as a legacy. Nothing is ever immortal but knowledge. Our generation today is a byproduct of generations-long legacies of knowledge, wisdom, and culture ingrained within our DNA as well as our consciousness. What is it that you would love to be known for, remembered for, long after you're gone? Because that is indeed the hard purpose of our being, to dream, to disrupt, and to dent this universe with your legacy that defines the future of your history. Your legacy is a beautiful manifestation of your career karma, built and bestowed over a lifetime. Come to think of it, what would you rather have lived for? What would you have rather be remembered for? In this titanic journey of life, an average human being has around 70 years or approximately 25,000 days to live. Would you have just lived for 25,000 days or built a legacy that will outlive you for another 25,000 days? From this perspective, at least my choice is rather simple. I choose to outlive my life. I choose to dream of a legacy that will inspire a million more, embolden them to dream and build a million more legacies. So go ahead and dream bold, but don't just stop there. Ensure that you dream and dare and do whatever it takes to outlive your life. Remember, the future we all dream of is just one promise away. The promise to give first. The only question you need to ask yourself today is, how will I outlive my own life? Thank you so much.